Warning, I will be spoiling the following animes: Ballroomie Yokozo, and past what is currently airing for Mushoku Tensei. So if you haven't seen any of those and you don't want to get spoiled, here is your warning. So I was watching part 2 of the second season of Mushoku Tensei, and I've already read a good bit of the light novel, so I already know what's going to happen in this season. But while I was watching the second episode, the opener kicked in, and I was like, okay, so we're still ditching the cool intros we had in the first season, where it would showcase Rudeus progressing through the world with music overlapped, and instead of doing that, we get a whatever anime opening song with beautiful visuals. And oh my god, they are literally spoiling the entire season in one opening. This is the worst opening I've seen in a long time. The visuals are great and the song's subjective, and I'm fine with it. But why the hell are you going to spoil the rest of the season to the viewers? And again, heavy spoiler warning to those who have not seen past or read past what is currently aired for Mushoku Tensei. So if you want to skip this, here's a timestamp. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Rudeus and Roxy have a reunion thanks to some circumstances. But before then, Rudeus finds his father and the squad he's got. Rudeus hears the news that Roxy is stuck in a labyrinth and has no way out. And if they don't do anything, Roxy will die. Oh no. After a lot of adventuring, they eventually find her. She's surviving off of water from her magic and nothing else. They end up getting to the boss room. And I won't say any more because I don't want to spoil any more in case you're just, for whatever reason, spoiling yourself. If you've read or the anime is already up to that point by the time you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm done spoiling Mushoku Tensei. There's literally no reason for this anime opening to be showcasing all of that without letting the viewers discover any of this through just watching the show. This pisses me off more than it probably should. And yes, I have read past what is currently airing for the anime, but they should not be showing all of this to the viewers. You could have the argument that, okay, but how are they supposed to know that this is going to be in the anime if it's in the opening? Maybe, I don't know what your argument is going to be, but I kid you not, if anybody sees this, they can definitely piece together without reading a good idea of what is to come. There is really no reason to be showing these things, and I am so annoyed that they did this, but it's already done. It's not the only opening that has annoyed me, by the way. For example, the second opening for Ballroomie Yokozo, it's not really a spoiler, I guess, if you want to say that. But again, spoiler warning, skip like 20 seconds or something. The second opening has the next dancer that our main character is going to be dancing with, but we don't really know that all too much by the time that this opening shows up. It just ruins that little, reveal that it was going to have later in the episode. It's not major, but it did annoy me, and I wish they did not commit to this idea that they could just show it while later in the episode they're gonna hint at it little by little. It's weird. And I'm not always watching openings, as there's a lot of them that really don't add anything, or they're not really there for anything great other than like marketing, I guess. Like for example, teasing Master Takagi-san. None of these openings do anything for the anime. They're just there. I mean, I know it's just a slice of life, kind of like rom-com-y thingy going on, but it really doesn't have to have a minimalistic, boring intro that does nothing. You can have them do something instead of just, oh, it's a beach. Oh, they're really not doing anything. Okay, great opening. A lot of these animes, these slice of life rom-com-like animes, a lot of them don't really do anything with an opening. I don't always watch a lot of openings, as if I've already seen it once, I will most likely skip it for the rest of the season, but at least do something. For example, for a good opening, Tokyo Ghoul. Now, I won't be spoiling this anime. Not only are the visuals great, I love the visuals. They're beautiful. The imagery that they show in this opening is great, hinting at the dark undertones, or I guess there's not really undertones, as it is just a dark anime, but it's showcasing that it is a dark anime, and I love that. And I don't know if this places at the beginning or the end of the first episode, because a lot of animes like to do it to where it's the ending of the episode, which I'm really one that loves that. And the song fits as well, as it's one of the best anime opening songs, in my opinion, and I feel like a lot of people will agree with that. But looking at the Crunchyroll upload of this opening, you get to see the English subtitles, and the song really fits the anime. It's really great. I love that. It fits. It showcases what the show is. For me, I personally use the Tokyo Ghoul opening as my kind of like my base floor, my ground level to judge all the other anime openings because, well, I can't really say that because it's a little unfair, but in a good sense, yes, that's how I do it, because Tokyo Ghoul's opening is really top tier. It's one of my favorites as it gets across what the show is without spoiling anything. The visuals are great. The song fits the show. Meanwhile, there's a lot of shows that have a song that don't fit what is going on. And I know a lot of animes are not going to get the greatest songs that really fit what the anime is, but they could at least try a little. As much as Sword Art Online gets dogged on for not being the greatest show, the opening really sells what this anime, at least the first part of the anime, is. It has a great theme song, the numbers for being the hills turning into the hills, it's all great. It showcases Sword Art Online in a really great way. And there's a lot of animes that have done this. I'm not gonna list them all because that's just, yeah, it'd take forever. But for me, I wish people in the anime industry would look at these intros and do things more like that. Promised Neverland Season 1, for example, that was a great one. And also to you slice of life rom-com people, get your stuff together, make some great anime openings. I know the show is not all about the openings, but it really gives it character. Like Mushoku Tensei's first season gave it character by not having the anime openings have like a set video every episode. It was just them going through the world, just making progress into the story without having to do any dialogue, just have it go in the background with the visuals and have the music overlapping it. I think I get my point across, and I do wonder what you guys think about this topic, whether you love a lot of these anime openings, what you love about anime openings, and I don't really know what other people truly think. I just know for me personally, I don't really care for like a Demon Slayer opening other than the song. Is it grunge? Grunge? I don't know how to pronounce it, but you know, one of the greatest anime opening songs. I don't really care for the visuals. It doesn't really do a lot for me, and I guess it does detail what Demon Slayer is in a sense, but I don't really like the openings like teasing Master Takagi-san, where it doesn't really do much. Season 2, Part 2 of Mushoku Tensei for spoiling the anime. And if you haven't seen the show yet and you plan on doing so, once you get to Season 2, Part 2, please skip the intro. It'll be greater if you do that. I promise you that. I will see you in the next video. Let me know if you want to see more anime videos, because I do have some more topics I want to get through. And yes, I'm not using my professional mic as I didn't want to record in the same room as my brother because I didn't want to spoil Mushoku Tensei to him. Okay? That's about it. Yeah, I'm just recording on my phone. Goodbye.